Hello everyone. Today I have my friend and my client Bobby with me, and we're going to share a little bit about the Spiral program. Bobby has just finished the Spiral journey with me, and I just invite him to come here on this space and share with you his experience. So probably if you're considering the Spiral and want to know what it is, you're hear Bobby's experience. And yeah, feel free if you have questions. Bobby, would you like to introduce yourself first?
Thank you, Ayu. Yeah, I'd love to. Hi, my name is Bobby Adlington, and I am a brand identity and design consultant. I have a business called Autotellic Arts, and we work to help positive impact entrepreneurs to take deep dives into the inspiration behind their business, so that they can create an identity that they love, and it attracts the right investors and community to the change that they're making in the world. So yeah, I'm really delighted to be here with Ayu. I've known Ayu for a while, and I've done some fantastic courses with her in the past, including the Spiral. So yeah, what would you like to know?
Yeah, maybe first, what attracted you to the Spiral?
Thank you. So initially, I was extremely interested in the Spiral because of knowing Ayu and having worked with her, and knowing that she is always does very interesting course subject matter, and it's always very powerful in the way that she delivers it, but it's also very interesting and deep. And so once I found out about the Spiral, I was very interested in the way that it used a framework based around our chakras to look at clearing emotional trauma or any kind of emotional clearing. And recently I'd been taking an interest in integral theory as well, which uses a very similar model. And so the combination of Are you doing it, the crossover with a recent area of interest for me, and also I think I'd reached an area of personal awareness where I was aware that there was stuff that I could clear, and being in a situation to know that, then I was keen to engage it with you.
Would you share a little bit more about the Spiral journey with me? How is it for you, and maybe share a little bit to everyone here who would like to know a little bit of glimpse of what we're doing in the program. Yeah,
thank you. The Spiral is an 8-week course that Ayu ran with a group. So there were four of us in total, and so there was me and 3 others, and Ayu would facilitate one weekly group call as an introduction to the theme of the week, and then we would also have one-on-one clearing call for the week. And so then this weekly structure of work across the 8 weeks goes through the Spiral, looking at how the Spiral dynamics build and support around the traditional 7-level chakra system. So we start off at the root chakra, and then that week is focused on awareness around the aspects of our personality or emotions that are linked to that particular chakra. In a broader context, we go through this in the group session, and then we also set intentions for that week. And then when we have the one-on-one calls together with Ayu, which are really fantastic calls, Ayu facilitates them and holds the space in them so wonderfully well. So well that you're able to go in and really deeply explore the emotions of that particular chakra that have impacted your life, or maybe even trauma that you've experienced in those realms. And she really compassionately guides you to explore, understand and express whatever needs to come out in that particular area of your emotional life, and also in this context the awareness that you have, or the relationship with yourself. And so then as the course goes on, each week you are introduced to a new area. And what I love about it is as well is that the different weekly areas build on each other. So the first one lays the foundation, the next one adds and builds to that, and each week is supported by the previous ones.
Thank you, Bobby. It's very detailed.
Yeah.
What would you say that you have gained from this program? You've just completed 8 weeks, yeah? Yeah. We're still on the last manifestation clearing, but what have you gained so far from our program?
The easy answer is a lot. I found it to be a very impactful and powerful 8 weeks. One thing that we do in each week is we set integration tasks linked to the clearing. I found these to be particularly powerful, not always easy, but extremely powerful. So I've in just practical terms, I've gained the ability to undertake these things. So like for me, it was a lot of recording myself, expressing myself, and posting that stuff online. So I've gained the confidence and the ability to really know what I want to express and to express that. That's something that I could tangibly explain. On another hand, I've gained a much deeper internal understanding of myself, of areas of myself that have been repressed due to traumas in the past. I've gained awareness of times in the past that was a traumatic occasion for me that I had either maybe forgotten about or didn't necessarily realise. And so in some of these instances it's been a very powerful clearing that I've had, and so I've gained the ability to come to terms with that, and the ability to reframe these instances in the context of me as a more whole person, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love you pointed out about the integration task, because that's an important part of what we're doing to the be, do, have, right? Creating the awareness and allowing your healing and your realizations about what's the whole truth about you, and integrating that, allowing everything to settle, and who is this identity of me then. And that's, I love that challenge when I was in the spiral myself, really putting in and anchoring the new identity. Okay, we have had these stories in the past. We have had trauma that has limited our ability when we were not conscious about it. So we're just, that's like a break that's stopping us from moving in a full flow and in a full shine of who we are. And then now, okay, can I challenge myself? There should be a little bit, it's challenging, but it's also exciting to see who am I then on the other side after, how do I feel after this integration task, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And now you yourself have learned emotional clearing tool.
Yeah.
How is it for you to have this tool moving forward?
Wow, it's very powerful. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really. No, it's hard to really explain. But so the best I can do to it is that, or say to it is that, really it's given me like a kind of a real confidence and a real empowered feeling that, you know, with IU's guidance, I've been able to become aware of and clear emotional blocks or emotional issues that I wasn't even necessarily aware of. So then now going forward, I have an idea of how to tap into how I'm feeling, to maybe identify things that are there, and I have the confidence that in future I can clear these things, you know. I can look after myself in that respect, to take on And so, yeah, I guess it kind of makes me think, well, you know, I could take on a challenge now with less fear, or with more confidence, because I know that even if I do have an emotional reaction to it, I can maybe even intercept that halfway through and then just deal with it, you know, without it turning into a big trauma.
Yeah. I guess before you were not aware of what happened, and you're so fearful about, I'm so fearful I'm going to be controlled. I just lost myself. So I'm scared that I'm going to be controlled by that. I don't know who I am anymore. And now you have, okay, I know what's happening. It's okay. I can step back and I have a choice. Wonder if that's for you. At least for me, that's my own personal experience.
Yeah.
Noticing if a pattern coming up, I know what it is. And I know what I need, and how I can come back and tend to myself with compassion. If I'm choosing to stand up in my boundaries, or needing to tend with a client and to be fully present there, or I have fear coming up around selling or marketing, then I'm willing. I know what it is, and I'm not anymore scared and get lost in the judgments about myself, and get lost in that stories that you don't know what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely much more awareness and clarity around how I'm feeling. And so then the ability to not react adversely to it, like, so then be like, okay, this I'm starting to feel this, so that's interesting. So then I can be like, well, no, I can deal with it, so it's not a big problem. I don't need to run away, you know. Yeah, so lovely to hear. Now you finish this program, why would you recommend Spiral to others? I would recommend Spiral to people. The reason I would recommend it to people is because it gives you the chance to find out and clear things that once you do that, you will feel just so super relieved, you know. You'll feel more, you'll feel less anxious. I personally felt less anxious, and I realized that I had a lot of things going on under the surface caused by this stuff that I didn't know was there. And so then the reason you should take the Spiral is because you will feel kind of like reset. So you will almost feel joyful and as relaxed as you did when you were a kid. And I think that's really kind of like, I've really tapped into this wonderful, light joyfulness.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can really see that in you.
Yeah. And it's not just in my day-to-day being, it's a wonderful, relaxed joyfulness with regards to my work. You know, it's given me the ability to be playful in the stuff I'm doing, because I'm not focusing on the anxiety or the underlying fears. I'm just like, okay, here I am. I can deal with anything that comes up. And so what's going to be fun? How am I going to do it, you know?
Yeah. I love that. That's, for me, when I describe the word magic, it's that. Lightness, joy. It's okay if there are uncertainties, and that's fine, and that's exciting, and tapping into that, wow, let's play. Let's play.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. All right. You're ready to close, aren't we?
Sure, unless you've got any more questions.
I don't know. Do you have anything else to share to everyone?
I guess if you're kind of wondering that, there's stuff that they've said that I don't really understand, or this is a bit like out of my realm of comfort, I would say that, you know, just have a chat with Ayu, because the way she facilitates and runs this is just wonderful, and she will look after you and really help you to get the most out of this. And so just have a chat with her, and if you feel like there's great chemistry, then go for it.
Thank you so much, Betty.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Bye, everyone.